channel. So today, as you can see from the title, I'm doing something a little bit different than what I usually do. So today I'm going to be filming everything drama school, mainly drama school advice, some stuff about auditions, and advice for when you actually go to drama school and you get accepted. So my background of this video, I don't know if you've ever noticed little Bill here in the corner. Bill is a brilliant example of what a drama school person's room life looks like. I'm going to show you Bill actually, because you might have seen, it's only just dawned on me that you might have seen Bill lurking, and I never explained what Bill is. Bill is going back to uni in September, but I've adopted him for the summer and he's been great. Let me show you Bill. This is Bill. Bill is our puppet, a little drama school puppet. We made Bill in a puppetry class, and fun fact, Bill is actually a puppet mould of me. The reason why we called him Bill was because me and my friends who did this group have a weird obsession with the man from Conjuring, that's why he got called Bill. There you go, when you see him lurking in the back, and you may have seen him lurking before, it's Bill. Anyways, apology for that sidetrack of Bill. Bill's back in his corner, and it won't be long till Bill goes back home. He's going to be our changing room mascot, because we love Bill. A little bit about me before we start this video, because I don't think it's something I have heavily touched on this channel, and I'm aware that lots of you may be watching this video and haven't seen any of my other videos because you've come specifically for this. I train in musical theatre. It's something that I have done as a hobby since I was about 7 years old, but I've been training in more professional environments how many years now? I've done 5 years, and I'm just about to go on to my 6th year of training. So my training process looked like this. So I started off at a college. I went to a local college near me, and I just did a BTEC in musical theatre, and that was kind of the basis of my training. I learned all of my basics there and built up on the stuff that I had learned through doing it as a hobby. And then after that, I did a foundation year, and I did that at Italia Conti in Guildford. Well, it's not Guildford, it's Woking, but I did a foundation year there. And then from there, I moved on to the place I'm at now, which I'm not going to say where it is just because I am still at the school, but I'm now doing a full degree in musical theatre. So that's just a little bit about me, my background, and a little bit of information for you if you're thinking, why is she giving us all this information? I do kind of know what I'm talking about, ish. No one knows everything, but as terms of, and the way that advice can go, I feel like after a solid 5 years, I have good advice for anyone who is looking to go to drama school or train in musical theatre. So let me just pull up my notes because I have wrote everything down. So I'm going to start off with auditioning for drama school. Now, if you've already gotten into a drama school and you would like some actual specific drama school advice, skip ahead a little bit because this first section is going to be for people who are auditioning. So the main thing that I will say when it comes to auditioning is it's scary, it's daunting, and you go in the room and you just want them to like you. Right? You go to the place and you're like, let me in. I want to come here. The main thing I will say is you are auditioning the school just as much as the school is auditioning you. There are so many drama schools around the UK. That is tons. And not every drama school is going to be the correct fit for you. I found a lot of this when I was auditioning for my drama schools. I would go to a drama school and think, God, like, this is the dream, this is where I want to be. And then I'd come away from my audition and I was just a bit like, I didn't get that feeling from the school that I thought I would. And then the complete opposite, there were schools where I was like, I'm going to audition here, but it's not my top choice school. And I walked out of the audition and I was like, I don't want to be anywhere else but this place. Like, this is up there. If I can go here, I will be very happy. Your well-being and your emotional state, and I'm going to put it quite bluntly because musical theatre is quite mentally challenging will largely depend on where you are and if the school is right for you. If you go somewhere and you hate it, and you know that you hate it from the audition, but you think, oh, like, this is my only offer, I'm going to go here anyway, you may not be, but you may be in for a very rough 3 years. So make sure that when you are auditioning, just remember the fact that you are auditioning them. Make sure that when you go to your auditions, that you come out of it with all the knowledge that you need to know about the school, and you are confident or more confident in the fact that the school is for you. I don't think anyone's going to be 100% confident because you haven't experienced the normal day-to-day life of the school. You've just experienced a day at an audition. But yeah, choose somewhere that's for you. Do you know, like, in my personal opinion, it does not matter where you train. If you put in the work, you will get out of it what you want to get out of it. Yes, there are big drama school names, and I'm going to be a little bit controversial, but it's not the be all and end all if you do not go to a big drama school. You could have a better experience at a lesser known drama school, or one without as much pizzazz around it and all the names. So try and put that to the back of your head, because I was like that first year auditioning. I had in my head, I'm not going anywhere unless it's a big name drama school. And I was very much stuck in that mentality. And then second year around, oh, I'm gonna put in some different schools. And it actually turned out to be the schools that I was adamant I wasn't going to go to in first year round auditioning, which is why I didn't audition for them. It turned out to be those schools that I actually walked away and thought, this is me. This is a bit of me. So go into it completely open-minded, and yeah, that's my first bit of advice. Leading on to that, my second bit of advice, as someone who auditioned 2 years round, not just once, you may not get in first time round, or you may not get offers at places you want to go first time round. And can I please just stress that that is so okay? That is so okay. I personally did an extra year, and I know lots of other people who did extra years or took a year out because they didn't get the offers that they want. And I know at the time it seems like the end of the world, but you've got so much time. And just because you got rejected from somewhere, it doesn't mean that you're bad. Remember that. It might just be that you aren't what the school was looking for at that time, or it just wasn't right for you at that time. So keep that in mind when auditioning. Take it all with a pinch of salt, and even though I know it's so disheartening, try and not be disheartened if you don't get where you want first time round, and just try again. You know, just keep trying, because I guarantee you it will happen for you at some point. If it's right for you and it's meant to be in your life, it will happen for you at some point. So now on to the actual audition day itself. The big day, you're in the room and you are auditioning for the school that you want to go to, or schools, depending on how many you audition for. So this is specifically for the material that you choose on the audition day. So if you don't know, most drama school auditions work in the fact that they will put you through a dance round, so there's nothing to prepare. And then you will, for most schools, it's different for every school, but for most schools, they will ask you to prepare 2 contrasting songs, usually empty, and a monologue. They normally ask for a monologue. I prepared 2. I had a contemporary and Shakespeare monologue because there are schools that ask for both, and I have my 2 contrasting songs. So the main thing that I will say is, please choose material that you are comfortable with. Choose something that you know you can sing, for one, that it's comfortable, and just something that you enjoy, because they aren't expecting the finished product at this point. That's the whole reason why you go to training. If you were perfect, you don't need to train. You know, you can just go straight out. So choose things that you are comfortable with, that you know sits well. I made the mistake my first year round auditioning. I chose a song, but I was like, this song is really hard and they're going to be really impressed because I can sing it. The reality was, I couldn't sing it that well. Well, I could, but not as well as if I had just chosen a song that was a little bit easier, more in my range, more comfortable. So that is what I will say is, choose material you are comfortable with, because your personality and you as a person will shine through that material so much better if you are confident in yourself. I think the worst thing personally is walking into an audition room with material that you are like, oh, is the note going to come out? Choose stuff that you love, choose stuff that you know you can sing well, choose something that means something to you, and your ability and your talent will just radiate through that. And a little tip for sheet music when you are in the room. I know some people come from a background of no training, going on to drama school or college auditions. Sheet music. So when you go to an audition, you are expected to have your sheet music clearly and neatly presented. So there are two ways to do this. You can either have it taped or you can have it in a folder, as in like it flicks through like a book. My personal choice is I have my sheet music taped because I just find it easier, and there are plenty of tutorials out there on how to tape sheet music. So if you're listening to me thinking, what is she talking about? Give it a quick TikTok, a quick Google, a quick research, and you will find a tutorial on how to tape sheet music. You go in there and you're clean and presented, and your folder's nice and tidy, and you have your sheet music presented in a nice way. It gives off such a better first impression of you straight away, and it's just a little thing that you can do to make them think, okay, queen. So when I was actually doing my drama school auditions, I had two copies. So I had a taped and a folder, and I just went in and said to the pianist, I was like, I have both, which would you like? Which, those mixed reviews, some pianists were like, just give me whatever, and other pianists were like, thank you for the choice. So that's up to you if you would like to do that, but obviously each pianist is completely different on how they like their sheet music. So now that you've finished your audition day, you've gone in there, you've been confident, you've done your best, you've come across a really nice person, don't torture yourself after the audition. It's done. It's done now. The audition's done. Almost kind of forget about it. Just don't torture yourself if you think you've had a bad audition. I feel like as performers, it's so easy to come out of an audition and be like, that wasn't my best, like I didn't do very well, I'm not going to get in, and all this negative self-talk starts. I always find that when you are relaxed, you do the best work. And from my personal experience, when auditioning for drama schools, I definitely had auditions where I was like, something bad happened in there today. I forgot all my dance steps. I couldn't remember the routine. My monologue was a bit flat, and I didn't sing my songs very well. And there was auditions where I came out and I kicked myself because I was like, oh, but I want to go here and I've just messed it up. What I found, I don't know whether this is just a coincidence, some of the auditions that I walked out of and was like, nailed that, no offers, nothing. It was just flat up, no. And other auditions that I walked out of and thought, like, yeah, that wasn't great, that wasn't my best work, I haven't done very well. I got offers. That even happened to me. I got an offer on the day at the school that I'm at now, and I didn't think I did very well in that audition. I thought, nah. I thought when they brought me in for a chat, that was them basically saying like, you know, you need some time and some work, Molly. But I got offered a place on the day, so don't read into it too much, please. You will only drive yourself crazy. Just let whatever happened, and learn from it and move on, because you're only going to torture yourself. And now you've finished your drama school auditions and you have some offers. And now you've got the task of, where do I go? Which is a big decision maker because you're deciding your life for the next 3 years. I'm so sorry, I have just had to move locations for a minute because my phone is overheating like crazy on the window. Where was I up to? Oh yes, going to a school that's right for you. So the main thing that I would say to think about is what you are looking to get out of training. So every drama school is different. You will get more acting-based musical theatres, you will get more dance-based musical theatres, and you will get more singing-based musical theatres. And then you will get schools that are triple threat. Most drama schools nowadays will advertise that they are triple threat. However, in my personal opinion, not all of them are. I find that most drama schools have their own little niche, or their one thing that they focus on more than other disciplines. So really think about that when you are accepting your place, and think about what you want to improve on or what you want to train more in, and lean towards that. Also, the vibe of the school is very important. To somewhere that you are going to enjoy and you feel like you are going to thrive in that environment. So now you are through with auditions. Your auditions are done, and you've chosen where you're going, and congratulations, you are off to drama school. So now I have some advice more specifically tailored towards actually being in drama school, because it's a whole different ballgame than auditioning. So my personal advice would be for going to drama school is go in there with some rep already built up. Now, if you are unaware of what rep is basically songs that you sing. So you will build a repertoire and those are your songs. My advice would be is to go into your first week or first couple of weeks of drama school with a couple of genres of musical theatre built up. In my drama school specifically, we didn't have to do any pop rock or anything like that in first year, so I didn't need any of that. But I would go in with probably a contemporary MT, a legit MT, and those are probably the main things you are going to need initially when starting out drama school, but you can build around that and basically just go in with a handful of songs that you know you can sing well and that are contrasting, and that will really, really help you out in your first week. And then obviously as you go on, you will need to build your rep more and more. But if you already have a good couple of songs, you have got a little bit of a head start. So uniform and equipment. So your drama school specifically will send out a uniform list and basically a kit list of everything that you're going to need. What I will say is when you are first going to drama school, you do not need to buy everything on the list. There will be a lot of things on there which you won't need straight away. Make sure you've got your basics. So obviously you need your clothes, you need your shoes. And as you go on, you will learn what you want to wear and also what the vibe of your school is. So what people wear to certain classes or what they expect you to wear and what they expect you to bring. So you will learn that as you go on. So I wouldn't go crazy before you go to drama school, because you will definitely be needing to buy things as you go. It's very expensive. Drama school is a very expensive thing because you need all your dance shoes, you need your dance clothes, and everything else that comes with being a musical theatre student. So my advice is for the finances, for the bank, because being a uni student is expensive. Don't go crazy before you go to drama school, because you will definitely need to get things and you will learn more about what you want to wear and what you want to do. So that's just a little bit of preparation before you go. Now, this is a main one, and I am so glad that the principal of my drama school had this conversation with us when we started, because it's a big one. You are going to get imposter syndrome. It will happen at some point. It might not happen straight away. It might happen in your third year, but you are going to get imposter syndrome. Most likely where you've come from a small town where you were probably one of the best. You know, you will have been at the top or in the top couple. It's not going to be like that when you go to drama school. Everyone at drama school is insanely talented, and there is going to be people who are better than you in everything, better than you in one discipline. It's going to happen, and that is the nature of the industry. However, one thing I will say, even though it is difficult and it's a difficult mental barrier to get over, you are there for yourself and yourself only. It is your journey, no one else's. Everyone is on their own journeys and is coming from different levels in different disciplines and different backgrounds of training. You are on your own journey, and please just try and remember that as you go through, that you are not in competition with anybody else, you are in competition with yourself. So be there for yourself, turn up for yourself, do the best that you can do for yourself, but really try and not focus on what everybody else is doing. And it's difficult because it's a group environment. You are bound to have those moments where you think, she is so good, why can't I be like her? It's going to happen, but really just try and not let it overwhelm you and try and not bring you down, and be there for yourself. Focus on yourself, because you are the reason that you are there. This is also a big one. I feel like there is a bit of misconception that musical theatre is easy, and it's an easy job and it's an easy lifestyle. Be prepared for hard work. My first year at drama school was, I wouldn't say relaxed, but there was less work to do outside. The timetable wasn't as heavy. There wasn't that pressure put on you. However, definitely when you get to second, and I'm about to experience third year, but from what I've heard, it's very, very hard work. You will constantly have stuff to be doing, stuff to be learning, on top of all your classes and trying to maintain a healthy lifestyle. There's not much time in your day that you will get. So just be prepared for that. Be prepared for the hard work. You'll be fine, but just go into there with the knowledge that it's a lot and it's hard work. That being said, enjoy your time outside of uni. Now, you will get spare time, you will get downtime. Have separate hobbies, and this was so hard for me because my hobby was MT. And then I started doing it and I realised that couldn't be my hobby anymore and I had to find something else. So have hobbies outside that you enjoy to do. You can do both. You can work hard and play hard. You can go out, you can have fun. Part of the journey of drama school that I have found is finding the balance of work, and life, essentially. A massive part of it is learning what you can do and what won't affect your training and when you can do things. But definitely make time for yourself outside of uni and don't forget to have fun. Have fun, go out, have some downtime. This one is more aimed at first years who are just starting. We are all lost and we all don't have a clue what we are doing because we are all experiencing something new all the time. When I went in, I found it very daunting because I'd look at the third years and be like, they have it all figured out. Like, they know what they're doing. Do you know? I don't think any of us do. I don't think any of us have it all worked out and we all know what we're doing. We're all learning, but just at different stages because we're in different years. So please don't feel daunted by other year groups that you see. We are all here, we're all friendly, and we all want to help. We don't know what we're doing either, you know? So we're all in it together. We're all going through this journey together. So try and not feel that, ooh, when you go in, because I know that I did. I was like, oh my God, I had no clue. I'm just a baby being thrown into this building and I don't have a clue. Nobody does. So just remember that as a little bit of comfort. Another one is please look after yourself. Make sure that you are resting enough, eating enough, drinking enough. Drinking, especially on heavy dance days. Just make sure that you are taking care of up here and everywhere, your physical health. Don't push yourself too far. What I did write down on here is eat good food and lots of it because you will be starving. You will get very hungry. So eating, drinking, healthy lifestyle, make sure you're getting enough sleep, and it will all aid your training and your experience at uni. This is a massive one. Be a good person. And I know you're probably thinking, I am a good person, and I know that lots of people are. Just be a lovely, kind human to your teachers, to your peers, to yourself as well. Be kind to yourself. Support is such a massive thing in musical theatre training because it can get really tough mentally, physically. People have bad days and life can get in the way, and that's hard to deal with when you are trying to do musical theatre. Support for me personally has been the thing that gets me through, from my teachers, from my friends. And yeah, just remember to give that back to people as well and be kind because you never know what people are going through outside of uni. And just support everyone, be everyone's biggest cheerleaders because it'll get you through and they're going to do the exact same back for you. Probably an obvious one, but just remember that. And my last point, again, probably an obvious one, but enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Enjoy every single second. Soak up every single second because the time really, really does go so quickly. When I think back, I've done 5 years and I've got 1 year left. It has gone so quick and I don't want to leave. I had a point where I was like, hey, I'm ready for the world now. Like, I'm ready to move on. But thinking about it now this summer, it's like, I'm really sad. I'm really sad. I don't want to leave training. Training has been the best 5 years of my life so far. So just enjoy it. I know it gets stressful and I know the days can be hard, but this life won't be forever, and it truly is a very special and privileged life that we are getting to live as musical theatre students. Just enjoy it. Enjoy every single second of it. And that being said, that is the end of this advice video. So if you are going off to drama school this year, good luck. You'll do great. You're going to absolutely smash it. So proud. Just go and have so much fun. Maybe leave a little comment down below. Let me know what drama schools you're off to and You never know, we could form a bit of a community of drama school people in the comment section, and you can all support and help each other through the journey. Best of luck. I hope my advice was somewhat useful. Like I said, don't take everything I say as gospel. This has just kind of been my personal experience of drama school and what I would advise based on my personal experience. But I hope it helps you in some way anyway. And yeah, I hope you have the best time no matter what stage of training that you're at, or even if you're not training, if you're just a normal person watching this. Have a great time too. Have a great life. That is everything. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!